Hello and welcome to another update video about IMX. So far since my last video, we've moved further towards our target. The idea was to get another low. Well, we have nearly done that now. Basically formed so far here a double bottom pretty much. I would still like to see one more low. It looks basically finished. Yeah, we could get one more low. But I have to say as well that at the moment there is no indication it has indeed bottomed. I am looking at this structure and I see a wave 1 to the upside here into March. And since then I've been counting an ABC structure down. And the idea has been, okay, as long as we stay here below the 89 cent level or 90 cent level, that was the resistance, that we head down further into the direction of the 64 cent level, which is the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement. That's still the idea. And however, we're now coming to a point where I say, okay, this looks nearly finished. And as long as we're holding 64 cents, we should be able to get a third wave rally. Good reward to risk ratio from here, but at the same time, no indication at this stage that it has bottomed. Okay, you might want to use maybe this trend line. I mean, if we get a break above the trend line, it could really be a first indication it has bottomed. However, at this stage, it is also possible because we have 3 waves up, 3 waves down. If we make another rally, that it's just part of this wave 4. That wouldn't even be out of proportion with a wave 2. So just be aware of that. This could just be some kind of a flat pattern, which makes a higher wave 4. But a break above 89.7 cents would give some good confirmation that we have indeed bottomed here with IMX. And this is one of the clearest charts at this stage. You know, I can recognize quite clearly the subwave structure. It's fairly straightforward to read, and it's a fairly clear setup, which doesn't mean it needs to hold. Yeah, and I also tell you, I really only think it's a good chart. Well, in terms of, you know, it's readable. That's what I mean with a good chart. I'm not saying okay, it's definitely going to hold. It's more like, okay, I like the chart because it's easily readable. But when it breaks support, then I don't like the chart. Okay, it's, you know, that's sort of how you need to understand that. Don't misunderstand if I say it's a clear setup that this definitely needs to hold. It just means that I can recognize the subwave structure quite nicely, and it could really be that in this 5th wave of the C wave of the wave 2, that there's just literally just one more wave missing. I mean, clearly we have 3 waves down at the moment. One more low could really do it. Now let's get to ideally 64 cents and then take a look if we get a reaction there. Again, if we go, you know, if we break above the trend line now, I would probably be first view would be that this is probably just a wave 4 and that we still get one more low, at least until we get 5 waves up and 3 waves down. So what this could be is just an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. So we need to be ready for that potentially. But until that happens, the idea is to get a direct move down, because so far in this 4th wave, we already reached the 23.6 Fib level anyway, which is sort of the minimum you would expect for a 4th wave. Yeah, and there is not much more to add, and we can take a final look at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart, for example. We obviously are just about to cross bullish here on the MACD, but this is only the 4-hour chart. I think the daily is a bit more relevant, and here it could really be that we've bottomed already, because we have a bullish crossover on the daily already a few days ago, and we had a bullish crossover on the RSI as well, which was now defended. And when we were oversold, that was here the low of the 13th of May, 12th of May. We had a nice rally, but only in 3 waves, and we haven't made a new low yet. But I think also here the idea or the view that we have been in a bearish, in the oversold region, that already indicates that a lasting bottom could have been made. But then again, you know, one more low could create a bullish divergence on the RSI, and that would also be positive for an upcoming rally. But yeah, besides that, no change really. I would like to see one more low, but at the same time, we've now come down so deep into support that a rally at any point is hostable. Okay, that's my update about IMX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.